Good night, Josh Hill. Good night to Anguilla. Good night to all of those people that are listening at home and abroad. I know quite a few people are listening tonight. Please forgive me with my voice, but I've been talking too much. And it's exhausting itself. Good night. I stand here tonight to give my full and unwavering support to the Honorable Evan Gums. As I do so, I reflect on past accomplishments of this administration against great challenges. I reflect on coming to office in February of 2010 and the state of affairs in Anguilla. The greatest economic contraction this country has ever seen. A fledgling medical school with a student body of 11 souls. Quickly declining tourism numbers. Little airlift. No physical infrastructure to accommodate the very important charter boat business. A rushed, expensive air and seaports authority. No foreign investment. Very little visibility in the marketplace while spending continued unabated numbers. Banking issues, water issues, high electricity costs, Carito's future compromise through the mining of Mall for the airport expansion, declining roads, ports, and school infrastructure. A rogue minister of government who found pleasure in privately and publicly ridiculing his colleagues while undermining the government and the people he was elected to serve. A journalist who acted as a propagandist and a governor who acted as if God had willed Anguilla to him. As I look back and reminisce about where we were and where we are today, I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful because under immense pressure, this government has been able to significantly slow the economic decline to a state where we can now look at marginal economic growth. I feel hopeful because we worked well with the St. James Medical School, contrary to what the guy from Ballina has said. And the student body have grown exponentially from 11 when we came to office to 330 today. And by September of this year, over 350 students. That is indeed great for Anguilla. Ladies and gentlemen, I know the other side will say that the school came in under the administration, and I will agree. This is the truth. But while that may be the case, we have enabled the environment that resulted in tremendous growth, just as we have enabled the environment for the completion and recent expansion of the Blue Hotel. It is no secret, ladies and gentlemen, that the Cuisinart Hotel and Spa came in under the leadership of the Honorable Hubert Huges back in the 1990s. So too did Ultima Resort, Cerulean, Terminus, and many, many others. And they are still here today. As a matter of fact, just recently, we facilitated the sale of Ultima Resort, and the plans for the redevelopment and reconstruction are well on the way. But let us ask for a moment the question, what if the government was to change tomorrow? Would they then come in office and ask all of these investors to leave? Or would they do all that they can to ensure that they are prosperous? So I said to you tonight, it is all well and good to say that one government is benefiting from another, from a particular project that came in under a former administration. But what about those failures of the same? How can they boast of the economic expansion when the global financial institutions were throwing money all around the Caribbean in real estate development? And when it crashed, then the Anguilla United Front absolved themselves from such blame. But a larger question is, should they now assume responsibility for the credit for their failures and the neglect of Generation X? Well, we are here, George Hill. We are here to ensure that Generation X has a place in Anguilla, that our youth has a place and has an opportunity to prosper in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited about the future because the work that has gone into the new Fair Labor Code is coming to a close. I am excited because we have an administration of accountability and transparency and a framework for fiscal responsibility and sustainability. We remove the corruption that we have seen in the administration of government contracts in these territories and bring more accountability to the process. I am excited because we have started the work using the Warren Foundation funds to develop the indoor ball facility. I am excited about the future because that trend of declining numbers of people coming to Anguilla has been reversed to one where the numbers are now growing. I am excited, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited about the future because we have been able to encourage more airlift to our airport and working towards increasing the same. I am excited about the future because the Chief Minister's dream of getting a true transatlantic international airport is a real possibility, and that dream can be realized through the re-election of the Green Team. Team AUN. He may not get there with us, but he has brought us to this place and he has seen the promised land, and we will get there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited about the future because my alma mater, the Road Primary School, the Adrian P. Primary School, is set for liftoff, and the reconstruction of that storied and historical school will begin this year, 2014. I am excited about the future because this administration that has fought to ensure that Anguilla Community College is given a home of its own. Very soon, a multi-million-dollar, multifaceted facility will be constructed in the Farrington, and Generation X will be given a tremendous opportunity to prepare themselves for the challenges and competition that tomorrow holds. I feel excited when I led the charge to ensure that our visitors to these shows, our luxury visitors, are given the respect that their dollars should be given by working with the Executive Council, the Anguilla Tourist Board, the government of St. Martin, and many others to develop the Anguilla St. Martin dock. That same dock, ladies and gentlemen, was heavily criticized by the other side, and today every single charter boat in our waters are using that dock. There's a saying that I read many years ago in the Bible that I read, and it said where there's a lack of vision, a people perish. And sometimes you have to lead from the front And we led from the front, and today everyone is using that dock and is bringing in significant revenue to the government and people of Anguilla. I am excited about the future, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited because every opportunity will be given to those young people to succeed. Those young people who are interested in manufacturing, farming, fisheries, and the technical trades will be developed. Our sporting stars and our performing artists will be featured and highlighted around the world as they are now being doing with our support. Our people will be showcased and given the respect they deserve because our people represent who we are as Anguillians, and we are Anguilla. I am excited because you have a minister who is working with you in mind. The Honorable Evan Gomes continues to forge ahead as he continues to represent his people. And over the course of this campaign, we will speak to all that he is doing and continue to do. Give it up for the Honorable Evan Gomes. Give it up for the Honorable Jerome Roberts. Mr. Roberts is away on government business, and you know the other side.
He's here, boy.
He's here tonight?
Right.
Welcome back, Jerome. Welcome back. But he was away in Trinidad on government business. And it's so unfortunate that the other side will use the opportunity that we are providing to the people of Anguilla through our service. That when persons in this administration have to travel, they promulgate the rumor that there's trouble in the camp. But I want to say to you tonight, this team is a smooth team, a team of camaraderie, a well-oiled machine, the green team. There's no iron team, ladies and gentlemen. There's no iron team. And if you listen to the other sides, you'll notice that there are two leaders on the other sides that continue to say, I. There's no I in this team. We are truly a team. As I said before, on this very same spot, ladies and gentlemen, we are anchored in the east by a doctor, and we are anchored in the west by a lawyer. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that in between the lawyer and the doctor, you have a team of experienced people who have worked in government, who knows the mechanisms of government. A clean team, ladies and gentlemen. A team that will not put your hand under the table, but keep your hand above board. A team, ladies and gentlemen. A team, ladies and gentlemen, that does not have directorships and numbers of companies all around the world and in Anguilla. A team that does not own shares in businesses all around the place, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to place on record the businesses that we are part of. I need to place it on record. The Honorable Dr. Lorenzo Webster, he owns a medical practice. In District Number 2, Mr. Jerome Roberts, he has one share in Anguilla. In District Number 3, L.K. Richardson, he has shares in an apartment complex that he constructed over in Tacklin, I believe it is. In District Number 4, the Honorable Evan Gomes, this is the only thing that he has shares in. In District Number 5, Mr. Patrick Hanley, he has shares overlooking the pond just as a former minister for that district. And District Number 6, District Number 7, let me go to District Number 7, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Christine Richardson. And this is why it is important that we elect Christy Richardson in District Number 7, ladies and gentlemen. She is the only lawyer that is contesting this election that will not be conflicted.
All right.
She's the only lawyer, ladies and gentlemen, that will be contesting in this election that doesn't have her own private practice and will have to recuse herself from executive council based on certain decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the only lawyer, the only lawyer that is capable in this election of representing a district, representing the people without any fear of having to look over our shoulder. And ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of full disclosure, the only share she has is the possibility of a piece of the inheritance from Athnel, her dad. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you have heard the whispering campaign being promulgated by the other side. And they have been saying for over 3 years now that Hon Haydn Huges owns shares in a boat business called Calypso Charters, Moonstruck Charters, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I would have been proud and happy to be a part owner in that boat's business because it's a successful business and it is owned by Anguillians. Unfortunately, I only own and only have shares or directorships in the Dungeon Gym and Fitness Center. And I challenge anybody and everybody from Interpol to Scotland Yard to the KGB to the NSA and the FBI to disprove what I'm saying. So in the interest of full disclosure, I want you to know that we have a clean government, a respectable government. So when they want to know what is between the doctor and the lawyer, this is what between the doctor and the lawyer. Clean, respectable, able and capable representatives, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, the future gives me great hope. It gives me great hope and excitement because this government has the confidence of the investment community. And that is why there are more projects under real construction today than at any other time. This is a fact. This is not pie in the sky Etesian resort that the leader of the Fronters and his team conducted at a grand groundbreaking ceremony in Rendezvous a few weeks before the 2010 elections to mamaguile you, to fool you, to pull the wool over your eyes, when in fact there was no such project. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot deny the fact that Anguilla in Meads Bay is under construction. If you go down the street to the south, you will notice that Frangipane has expanded and upgraded because of the confidence that they place in this administration. Anguilla and its tourism product. Then you go back across the street to the north, and the grand lady of them all, the Marijuana Hotel, is undergoing major reconstruction, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend Daddy Harrigan Tandem Limited is contracted to oversee the development there. Shoal Bay Villas too has upgraded and expanded because of the confidence that they have placed in this government, in Anguilla and its tourism product. A shining light in South Hill, LaView, has had enormous confidence in this government, Anguilla and its tourism product. So much so that they have expanded and upgraded, and we are proud of what Talk and Joy Hughes have done over there. Give them a round of applause, Anguilla. You go over to Lacrum and you check Soleil, and again that is construction. Have done a great job to prepare that site, and construction is now up and going. At our storied beach in Shoal Bay, the manor, that is heavy equipment, has done a great job in preparing that site. And our own Peace Construction is doing a tremendous and marvelous job in the redevelopment of the Manor Hotel. Marlins Limited, another Anguillan company, is doing another great job over there in Zemi Beach. Everybody can see the great architectural edifice that is going on over there in Shoal Bay. They are proving that Anguillians have the capacity and ability to handle projects of any size. And I am proud. And I am proud of my brother Brian and the job that he is doing over there. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a general belief in this country, because Human Hughes is the Chief Minister of Anguilla, that my brothers who have always worked for the living should stay home and beg for crumbs and not go out to try to earn a living. So every day you hear today, why is it that Brian and Greg is working? It reminded me of the day when I decided at the age of 17 to start my house. And people will come to me and say, Hayden, why are you building a house when you would use half houses? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to paddle our own canoe. The Reef Hotel is under construction. And again, another Anguillan company that is construction is developing that project here in Mary, commonly called the Gulf Coast Project. We dare not come to our chickens before they hatch, but before the end of this year, you will see again why I'm excited about the future. But we will not get into that just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not get into the blame game, but it goes without saying that the social infrastructure of Anguilla was ignored. The other side will boast of how much they spend on roads and the airport. Yes, the airport that every expert stated was a questionable expenditure, a questionable investment at that particular site. We will speak more to that as the campaign goes on. So I say to you tonight, while the past is important as it tells the story of how we got here, I'm here to look to the future. I'm here to look to the future, and I'm looking to the future with great optimism and hope. So I say to the people of District 4 and the people of Anguilla, you must remain vigilant. You must not rest, because the journey and work that we started in 2010 is not yet complete. Those big boys that control everything in this country are out to win at all costs. And you must let them know that the movement of the people, by the people, and for the people is on the move. And you, the people of Anguilla, will not allow them to take this country back to the detriment of us and you, the people of Anguilla. Ladies and gentlemen, before I close, I want to again echo the sentiments of Mr. Sam Webster, a hard-working individual, to wish a recovery and a speedy recovery to the Honorable Walcott Richardson. We wish him well, and we pray for him and his family during this time. Ladies and gentlemen, as you have realized, this country now is back in safe and responsible hands. Roots of integrity, trunk of stability, branches of prosperity. In closing, I will say to the words that have echoed time and time again, backward ever, backward never, forward ever. We have the team to represent you and your interests. We have a team that will take care of those who have started the path for us, before us, and now who are some of our most senior citizens. And we have a team that is here for the youth, by the youth, and will represent Generation X. This is your team, the dream